Hello Collective, my name is Cheryl and welcome back to Tarot Readings. Welcome to all of my new and returning subscribers, and thank you to everyone for your continued likes, your shares, for your support of this channel, but most importantly for your support of these messages from Spirit. That being said, happy Monday. We've made it into another new week, and tomorrow we walk into a brand new month. So let's see if there are any messages or advice that Spirit would like to share with us at this time for our highest good. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? So the first card that asks to be shown is the Two of Pentacles. We have Earth energy right off the bat. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone is most definitely balancing responsibilities, their money. It could be two jobs. I'm getting that very strongly. Someone is working more than one job in order to make ends meet. I am also drawn to the puppy that is barking up at the individual on the skateboard that's doing the balancing act. I feel that this person is being, the word that I'm hearing is harassed. I feel that there is an energy, if this isn't you collective, maybe it's your person of interest or whomever you're thinking about. This little dog is creating some type of disturbance. Interesting. It's creating some type of disturbance for the individual that is doing the multitasking. So again, if this isn't you collective, it's possibly your person of interest or whomever you're thinking of. They're doing a balancing act right now. Okay, they are multitasking. Again, I'm getting that energy, that message of someone is working more than one job. And that it's people. The puppy is now coming in as multiple energies. I also was called to say puppy. So this individual could have children, maybe responsible for a family, a group of people. A lot of energy coming from this Two of Pentacles today. But again, whomever it is that you're thinking about, they're doing a serious balancing act right now. And again, it's not just with their money. It feels as if there's a lot of responsibilities and a lot of, there it is, obligations to others that must also be managed. So please only take what resonates there. Why is the two, that's way too many. Thank you, Spirit. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for the collective? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? We have the Knight of Swords. We have air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So it's surrounding, there's news. It feels like there's a lot of news that's coming in all at once. I feel that whomever this Knight of Swords energy is, male or female, there's movement there. Do you see them on that BMX bike? Someone keeps coming in with news. Someone keeps coming in with information surrounding this balancing act, surrounding this job. So it could also be related to a workplace of managing many, many tasks. Because again, I feel that it's not this individual just balancing their time, their money, their efforts for themselves. They're doing it for a group. And again, if it's not a group, it could be a family, a community, could be a group of friends, however again it might resonate, but there's news, there's Knight of Swords, and I feel this Knight of Swords is causing fights. Interesting. I feel this energy is causing arguments for whomever's doing this balancing today, and it could be with how they're managing their responsibilities, looking down again at that puppy. But I feel whomever this Knight of Swords is, this potential air energy, again, doesn't have to be, they are causing problems for this individual today, okay? They are talking, they keep bringing in information. And whatever information it is that this individual is bringing in, all it's doing is causing arguments. It's causing conflict for whomever your Two of Pentacles individual is. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. What's going on? We have a Nine of Pentacles. Now this could be you, collective. More earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is my card of singlehood. Okay? When I pull this card, it is someone who is not just single, they're self-sufficient, they're able to look after themselves, and they also have enough individual abundance for themselves that they're able to take care of others. It's the exact opposite energy that I'm getting. I'm feeling two different people here. There is someone who is being made to balance not just their funds, their tasks, their duties, and it feels as if they're indebted to a lot of different energies as compared to the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Because this energy, which is why I feel it's you, collective, is coming in cool, calm, collected, hanging out in the garden that they have created. And notice the way that she's looking away, male or female, but notice this individual is looking up into the sky. This person is not part of or is not aware of all the drama that is outside of them, and this is interesting, or that may be even happening around them. So if there is a family situation here, if you are resonating with this reading, there could be a situation that's going on around you that you're not aware of. And it could be surrounding money, looking at the Two of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. It could be because this person here is doing, I just heard, a god-awful juggling act. They're feeling tired, they're feeling harassed. Again, that's the word I keep getting. Because whomever this Knight of Swords energy is that keeps coming in with news about this person is causing arguments and is causing strife as compared to you over here. And notice this Knight of Swords has their back to you, right? But is facing this Two of Pentacles energy. There is some upset. Interesting. There is some upset about that today, collective. Because again, you're not even focused on what's going on. And I feel a lot of you don't even know this is happening. And if this is your past person of interest, the person that you're thinking of, as you're listening to this reading, they are struggling, as we have heard throughout all of the other readings, right? They're struggling, but it feels today as if there is an energy, a Knight of Swords energy, who has been watching everything, who is deliberately taking back news about this Two of Pentacles energy that is deliberately causing quarrels today for this person. And it is, I'm hearing, and it is because whomever you are still being seen as this Nine of Pentacles. Whether you're single or not, Nine of Pentacles is just the independent ability to financially take care of oneself, right? And again, looking at the size of your bag there and how you're kind of just glancing off to the side, you're not worried about a damn thing. These individuals, this Two of Pentacles energy and this Knight of Swords energy, they're fully aware of this. And I feel that this might be part of the news that whomever this Knight of Swords is, male or female, keeps taking back about this Two of Pentacles energy that is keeping the strife, the arguing, and the conflict alive in your past person's energy, okay? So I hope that makes sense. And again, please don't ever try to make anything fit. And I do have to address this. I mean, I'm really trying hard to be as, how should I put it, as balanced and as nuanced as I can when I deliver these messages. And I try in every message to always state, A, you never take what fits, and B, when I say person of interest or the person that you are thinking of, that's exactly it. If you're listening to these readings, obviously there is someone that you have in mind, or there is an energy that is guiding you here. It's terms. Now, someone was very triggered by my use of the word or the term person of interest. So I'm going to say this respectfully and with love towards this individual, particularly if they are watching this message. My use of the term person of interest should not be triggering. You know who you are. It should not be triggering you the way that you express that it does. And if you are having that reaction to that term, that is an indicator, and I'm saying this with love, it's not tarot readings that you need. You are being triggered by a particular term for a reason. And I would encourage you to seek help outside of these readings for that. There are some things, tarot's not supposed to solve anyone's problem. It is not a mental health fix, right? It's there to help provide some information, some spiritual guidance that may or may not resonate for you, right? That's another part of using your discernment. And then once you get the information, what you choose to do with it afterwards. So if the term person of interest, in the way that this subscriber described that it triggers them, you got to note the word trigger. Tarot readings, again with the greatest love, is not where you need to be. And I would encourage you to seek the right type of help and the right type of support that you need. Okay, enough with my PSAs. Let's get back to this reading. Please show me the Two of Pentacles here. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for this individual? We have the Ace of Swords, more air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? So the person that's doing the multitasking, your person of interest or whomever you are thinking of at this time, they absolutely have the truth, the knowledge, the understanding of, again, why they are in the position that they are in. And I feel that this is adding, forgive the term, but further fuel to the fire when it comes to this Knight of Swords energy. Because I do feel that this Knight of Swords, whomever he or she is part of this group, is part of this crowd or this family, whose energy keeps coming up from this Two of Pentacles, because this individual absolutely understands who they are dealing with and the position that they're in. And again, the more that you have your glow up, is the more that it is outing this individual and the pack, the group, the family that they might be a part of. And if, collective, you are a part of this family, or you were a part of this group or this community, I do feel that you are operating in the space of, I am over here, I am living my best life, right? Which is another contributing factor to the quarreling, to the arguing that is happening still today over on the other side. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. Who is this Knight of Swords energy? Whoa. We have the Ten of Pentacles to the Strength card. So this is definitely relating to a home, to a family. This could be an inheritance of some kind. Something where there is some type of financial foundation and or lineage that is involved. Because there is a struggle here with that Strength card, that Leo energy, that fire energy, right? So I do believe this is part of, again, that karmic duo, that karmic couple, going through that separation or potentially that divorce. There is still a struggle very clearly with the finances. Two of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords to the Strength card. This is what is causing that Knight of Swords quarreling energy, that arguing, because someone keeps trying to bring arguments to this fight, okay? Wherever your person of interest is right now, they are dealing with an energy that is particularly combative, okay? And because I do sense it is in some type of home or family environment, this could also be the energy of a young child, Knight of Swords, maybe of children that are maybe being difficult surrounding the situations that they've currently found themselves in, and maybe being combative, maybe towards a parent, maybe towards both. These could be aunts, these could be cousins. If this is that family dynamic that you are resonating with, it could, looking at the pentacles, also be related to work, right? Providing the financial foundation within a 10 of Pentacles, that lineage for your family or for your person of interest family. But again, there is that struggle. And the struggle is that revelation of truth. This Ace of Swords energy and the fact that this individual is struggling while you are not. There it is. I'm looking at the Knight of Swords energy. That's what's causing a lot of the arguments today that is going on. I will say within this home foundation, if it's not a home, it's with a foundation of some kind that is supposed to provide some type of, I've just heard, financial support. So looking again at that Two of Pentacles, it could be about the division of assets. It could be about alimony. It could be about inheritance. It could be about child support. It feels as if there are a number of different things that are coming up within this Knight of Swords energy that is adding to the truth of the Ace of Swords. And as I look at you, the Nine of Pentacles is still confirming for me, this is why this person wants to be where they want to be, and that's with you. I feel that this individual doesn't even care whether you're single or not, because the image, the energy, the frequency that you are pulling out there is someone who is cool, someone who is sexy, and someone who absolutely has their crap together. And again, this is a point of arguments. This is a point of struggle from whomever your person of interest is, as they are still grappling to deal with the environment that they're currently in. And again, it's a struggle, right? It's a struggle with money. It's a struggle with responsibilities. The multitasking is weighing them down. And again, looking at the puppy, there are a lot of people who are on their backs, right? That Knight of Swords energy about making sure that they don't come off of that skateboard and they keep doing, and they keep doing exactly what it is that they want them to do. Whoa. That's for someone, right? That is the truth. That is the Ace of Swords for someone. Someone recognizes that they are trapped within a 10 of Pentacles with no place to go. So it's still that energy of feeling stuck. It's still that same struggle, again highlighted by the Strength card, that your person of interest was moving through this weekend and really has been moving through for the past few weeks. The energy, though, has just ramped up. And we are also in the shadow phase, right, of the upcoming Mercury retrograde. So there is a lot that your person recognizes, Ace of Swords to the Two of Pentacles, that they have to deal with. It's just finding the strength, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords to the Strength card, to move through it all. And to move through it all while trying to avoid all of this conflict. Wow. What should the collective know about the Nine of Pentacles? Wow. Can't make it up. We got the Three of Cups to the Tower. Scorpio energy to more water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Realization after realization that they fumbled a good thing. That really is what it is, right? Because we know that there were a lot of three-party situationships, sexual or otherwise, right? Again, however you have resonated with these readings, that you may or may not willingly have been a part of, okay? Because this person is in tower moments over you, right? The bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. This person is in a place of indecision about coming towards you, right? Wow. Yeah, they're doing Eight of Wands to the Page of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this person, not just wants to make some type of offer to you. I'm going to be honest with you, collective. I just don't feel that as much as this individual is doing all of this multitasking, is doing all of this balancing, is moving through everything that they're moving through, I don't feel that they're still completely single. I feel then this is a lot of that Knight of Swords energy and that strength energy that's occurring within this Ten of Pentacles. Because looking at the Tower energy to the Three of Cups, this person, oh my gosh, this person looking at this Two of Wands to your Nine of Pentacles is still wants to make you part of their ongoing situation. Like, and I'm saying this kind of incredulously. I have to be honest with you. This person still wants you as a part of their life. But I think what's going on here with this Ace of Swords today and with this Knight of Swords, that's what, oh my gosh. Because it is so difficult for this individual, male or female, to remove themselves from literally the financial trap that they feel that they have gotten themselves into. I just heard inherited as well, for whomever that might resonate with. They recognize that because of the amount of responsibilities, this is strongly to do with money. They can't just walk out or leave the current situationship that they're in, particularly if there are children involved. So this individual, though, that hasn't changed their mind about them wanting to come towards you, collective. Nine of Pentacles, to the Tower, to the Three of Cups, to the Two of Wands. What this person is now deciding is whether or not you'll still accept an offer from them, even if, because of finances, because this is how it's coming through, they have to remain exactly where they are. I'm looking at the Strength card to the Two of Wands. This is the new struggle. This is the new choice that this individual, male or female, is trying to make about you, this Nine of Pentacles. Because it's not as easy for them as walking away as they hoped it would. Or if this is a past person that was connected to you, they can't turn their back on you, on this situation, the way that they did with you. Make that make sense? Wherever it is that they went to after you, if this is a past person, it's to do with their finances. So your person of interest could be an older person who was dealing with someone younger, okay? Looking at this Knight of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles to the Strength card. This could have been someone that they could have been in a three-party situationship while they were with you, okay? Looking at the Tower energy to the Three of Cups. But this is where all the indecision is. And it's quite possible, oh my gosh, okay, this is for someone, that with this Tower card to the Three of Cups, whomever they were in this three-party situationship while they were potentially with you, you might actually know. Which is why it's coming in as a Three of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and why they are struggling, not just with where they are with this Two of Pentacles, lots of twos, but also with this Two of Wands, right? I feel like, wow, okay, again, this is taking an interesting twist. I feel a lot of you know who the third party energy is that interfered in either your personal relationship, your work relationship, maybe even your family dynamic. Because this is another thing that this person is balancing. There it is. This person is trying to balance the truth about how much to actually tell you. Because again, I feel that whomever this third party energy is that's coming in under this Tower energy, you potentially know. And again, this is what I just heard. This is what's causing the discomfort. And this is what's causing the indecision in making their way, in trying to make an offer towards you. This is where the argument's coming in too. Wow, collective, I did not expect this. I'm looking at the Ace of Swords to the Knight of Swords. I'm getting spiritual clarification. You know who this third party is. And this third party could have been involved in literally making you into a Nine of Pentacles. It worked out in your favor, but you definitely could have celebrated with this individual. Maybe this is a family member, a close friend, a confidant, a co-worker. It's someone who you definitely trusted. Because again, your past person or whomever you're thinking of, that represents that Two of Pentacles energy, they're struggling with the weight of making that choice to come towards you, to tell you, to share that knowledge with you, right? To balance out the truth, to be honest with you, but they know that that's probably not going to go in their favor. For them, the struggle is real, right? And this is why, again, whomever they teamed up with, whomever they're attempting to work with within that Two of Pentacles, is bringing nothing but arguing and nothing but strife to the table. Because interesting, I feel that they're also trying to protect their identity. This is so freaky. They're trying to protect their own identity. So there is someone in the background, there's someone that you know or that you knew, collective, who I feel that you definitely celebrated with in the past, potentially with your person of interest, who backstabbed you and who betrayed you, along with your individual. Because now that everything has gone pear-shaped over there, and I will say, it feels as if the principal reason that they came together to begin with, I just heard destiny swapping, that has come up in previous readings. I feel whomever they collaborated with did try to destiny swap with you. But in doing that, not only did they bite off more than they can chew, because no one can be you except you, they also, along with your past person, put themselves in serious financial hardship. They were trying to live a life. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. This is what everyone is talking about within that Knight of Swords as well. These individuals were trying to live above their means by making these offers, right? Page of Wands energy again. These passionate offers to these multiple individuals, again, within that Three of Cups, where they were caught oversharing. Six of Pentacles energy, making offers, Page of Pentacles energy, that I just said they're not receiving. And notice it's not the King or Queen of Pentacles. These are investments in people, in energies, in places, in things. Again, only take what resonates, that are absolutely backfiring on your person of interest today. All they want to do, once again, is leave difficult waters to move into calmer waters with that Six of Swords energy, but it's not possible. It's not possible, because I'm drawn back to that Two of Pentacles. Wherever they are right now, there's just too many responsibilities. They owe too many people, wow, they owe too much money. They have made commitments to so many different people, and again, it appears that the person that they worked with, potentially to come against you, collective, is someone that you know, and not just someone that you know, someone that you were potentially very, very close to, looking at that Tower energy to the Three of Cups. Let's see if the wisdom of the Oracle has any more information or advice that they would like to share with the collective. Is there anything else that the collective should know about closing out, before we close out today's reading? Wow. Your person is learning to be flexible, right? It's that Two of Pentacles energy again. They're multitasking. And again, it's not just with money. It's a balancing act with everything that they're doing right now, because again, they owe not just to the person that they collaborated with, who's now coming in as this Knight of Swords energy, just someone who is trying to make their life deliberately difficult because they have the truth of this person's actions and what they did against you and against the multiple people that are talking about this within this Eight of Wands, about what this Knight of Swords is sharing. Your person is trying to be brave. They want you to come to the edge, to take a chance on them. But I feel that this is where they are. They are on the edge, right? They are on the edge trying to defend themselves against the truth, but also looking at that Two of Pentacles, just trying to manage, to balance all of the responsibilities, namely the financial responsibilities that they have towards this person. Look at this, I can't make it up. I'm going to leave it here. They feel orphaned. This has literally been the same energy in all of the previous readings. They feel completely alone. They've been left to handle everything, right? And again, this does come from all of the choices that your person of interest made. But in the midst of trying to be flexible, trying to balance those multiple responsibilities, trying to pay all those bills, trying to look after all of these multiple energies that they made these commitments to, you are still coming in as the Nine of Pentacles. You are still coming in as the loyal heart. This person absolutely recognizes that you are someone that they fumbled and someone that they hope that they can eventually have the opportunity to mend with. Wow, collective. I'm going to leave the reading here, okay? It's also, again, getting incredibly hot. As I was doing the reading, lots of heavy energy coming in, but also in saying that, it's heavy energy because of the choices that this individual made, and also the fact that, just like you once were, they've been completely orphaned. Again, I wish that there was more that I can add to this, but collective, whomever you are, I'm going to encourage you to keep on the road that you're on, to keep focusing on yourself, and most importantly, to just continue to move forward, right? Because when you made that decision to focus on yourself once again, it is because you had your truth. And Spirit keeps confirming that your truth was the right choice and allowed you to move forward and do the things that you needed to do in order to break away from this dynamic and to reestablish yourself as you currently are. So I'm wishing you all the love and all the light today. Until I see you all again, please stay cool, first of all. Continue to walk in love and in light, and I will see you again soon. Namaste, everyone. Take care of yourselves and also take care of each other.